What's up, yo? I know it's been a minute at that. I had to delete the other four videos I made because of the fact they just didn't work properly at all. And the angle where it was hanging at was like down in my chin. It wasn't directly on my face contact. But basically, to sum that video that I was talking about in the first one, it was about problems with being consistent. I suffer from having issues with being consistent all the time. Realistically, I can't be consistent all the time, but I try to be. The reason that being is because of distractions that lie all around us, whether that be playing the game or friends or so on. Also, I kind of waited to make this video. Normally, I would have made it yesterday, but I wanted to be outside, new atmosphere, to change it up a little bit. And I know I look rough. I know I need a haircut and all, but we don't talk too much into it. So, to compensate for the fact that consistency doesn't happen all the time. I mean, as much as people want to promote it out there, such as I and other people, it doesn't always come to you all the time. You got to build it up in different formats that could extend out. So let's say you have an addiction. Well, you're gonna have to cut that addiction so you can build that consistency for other things that you really need to do instead. So for me, I'm gonna have to be arranging a time schedule. Like I thought scheduling is everything, because it truly is. And I personally have a schedule that I follow through when it comes out to my workouts and everything that I need to work on. I was trying to think of what I was trying to say there. But this whole video is just gonna relapse over the 4 videos that I was even beginning to talk about. This is 1 out of the 4. Of course, I'm gonna introduce new topics as well. I'm also bringing up the idea of filler videos. What I mean by filler videos is like where I address multiple topics in one time frame, while also that video is going to be long itself. So those filler videos are going to be extremely long as well. Unlike these canon videos, I'm going to refer to these videos as canon, and then filler as other things. For people that know, you know. So, back to what I was saying. On how to improve that inconsistency that I struggle with and everybody else that probably does is limiting the distractions. So if you're a gooner, you gotta stop gooning, bro. You gotta put down the gooning sticks, bro. You gotta quit. You know? If you do the za, hey, you gotta lay back on the za. Or stop the za. I can't force you to stop these addictions that you have. But it could change it. You could change the path you're heading on by focusing on the things that you need to do instead. So I know I keep adjusting up and down because I'm trying to get the right angle because I'm holding the phone in my hand. But like I said, you got to create a new path for your own self. Create a path that people don't understand or see. I'm probably going to do the next video over like in the grass somewhere. Be more a little more comfortable. While being outside also helps. Having your improving your overall mood could change a lot of different things. You can see your vision, cleaning your room, cleaning the place that you're in. Clean those places so then you can see the vision. If you don't see the vision, you're not going to be able to build that consistent path that you want. That's my problem. Sorry, y'all. So if I don't see the vision behind my work, I'm not going to be able to do it. That's the problem. And sometimes you don't know what you want to do at all. A lot of the times that you don't even know where to begin, how to do it, or even how to get help for it. And then I need to realize that certain resources that people don't even realize that they have all the time is their phone. And if you don't have a phone, then that computer. If you don't have a computer, then whatever you're using to watch this video right now, you got to be able to look back and have a foundation so you can build into that way of consistency. I know I talked about consistency before, so I won't relapse on this topic too much, but I just want to put out those things out there so you can improve your lifestyle to be more consistent and stop being inconsistent, because I struggle with being consistent and I'm trying to figure that out my own self. But as I do, I will tell you things that work for me. What works for me is setting up a schedule and having thoughts and ideas and jotting them down of what exactly I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it. I know that a lot of times I stray away from what actually is the topic of the video, or what am I even talking about in general, but that's just okay, because honestly I want to be a well-rounded character. This video is going to be about, it was about at the beginning being inconsistent and how to improve that. Now it's going to shift over to where I see my channel and where do I want to put myself. So like I said, one-on-one content. One-on-one content is, I want to have people be able to recognize my content and enjoy it no matter what it is. So even if I'm doing something extraordinary, like I'm just visiting Sue or a vlog or anything, I want people to come to me and feel like, oh man, you really helped me out with this, that, and the other. I don't plan to become super famous or even popular. I know I said that before, like, oh, fame, this, that, and the other. Don't get me wrong, I do see this as the leeway to make money, because, you know, it's YouTube, monetization, and so on, make money. But I also see it as a gateway to other opportunities. I see a lot of people that make YouTube channels and open opportunities for themselves later down the road, like acting, all types of different gigs. And I'm always impressed with that skill set that they have. So honestly, I opened it because I started YouTube because I think I have a lot of interesting topics and things to talk about in life in general. And I feel like some of the experiences and stuff that I go through can help others. Like, I don't know, depression, things of that nature. And consumed by like emptiness and so on. But those are topics for different videos. I just want to help people overall. I could talk about anything. My videos will never be on like a particular pattern unless you go into the what's it called? The playlist. If you go into the playlist, which I'm going to start creating more. So each playlist has different things. Mind improvement, body improvement, and other ones. I forgot what they're called. But this channel is going to be versatile in many things. Like I said, one-on-one. When I mean one-on-one, because I know some people are kind of confused on what I mean by that. One-on-one is me. What I mean by that is I'm talking about, it feels like it's just me and you talking. Of course, what's it called? Of course, it's just me on this end, and I'm just talking to a phone, just a video, and I can't hear nothing back. But I want you to be able to look at this video and think of things that could improve your lifestyle, or you can look back at these videos and say, dang, he started from somewhere and he's this where now. This is what I need to do. But I can't get that without being consistent. Consistent is key to a lot of different things. Hold on, y'all, I gotta sneeze. My bad. I apologize. So, what I mean by that is, after I create this video, I'm actually also going to create another video afterwards. So I'm going to be 2 videos ahead. So then I can just keep making more and more and more and more videos so I can stay ahead of the deadline. Because I have deadlines in my head, you know, a video a day. Keep that consistently evil monster away. No, I try to run with that, but it ain't make no sense at all. But it's alright. Like I said, it totally sucks that I had 4 videos already that I made and I can't even upload them because of the fact that where the angle was, it's just not up to my standards in my mind. I do envision myself becoming eventually good at editing and getting a camera and things of that nature. I'm kind of doing this overall just because I'm just kind of bored, and I want to do something that's productive. I want to change something. I want to have a journal to anybody and anyone that could see this, an open journal that is a one-on-one. Like I said, I do plan to do vlogs and stuff in the future. I mean, I get a lot of friends that ask me to stream and do streaming, like do RL streaming and things of that nature. But streaming isn't really for me. I know I talk about this often, but it's not for me. Like, I understand situations can happen. I want to be able to edit that out and delete it and get rid of it. I also want to be able. My phone got too hot. I was standing directly in the center of the sunlight. I actually forgot exactly what I was talking about, but might as well wrap this video up. I appreciate you watching all my videos, and if you haven't, watch all of them, please. I keep saying my goal to you is just go outside, whether that's take a walk or find different things that can improve that inconsistency that you may have, or things that will help you be more consistent as it is. I know that's kind of saying the same thing twice, but it's kind of the narrative here. So, thank you for staying tuned always, and if you're a hardcore fan, just know I'm trying to improve this channel so you can get better quality stuff. Thank you for everything. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and peace out.